Want to learn how to squander your life and be as miserable as possible? Watch this video carefully, because it could be the difference between success and failure. Living happily and enjoying each day versus living a life filled with misery. And misery is not merely an endpoint. Similar to football, it is a set of skills that can be honed and perfected. Therefore, in this video, based on the book How to Be Miserable by Randy J. Paterson, you will learn a variety of strategies organized into 5 simple steps to become less content. You may discover along the way that you have already mastered many of them and practice them daily. However, you can always improve, or perhaps I should say deteriorate. First, become an island in your own right. We are a social species. Unlike bears, humans are designed to live in communities. Alone on the savannah, we would have perished quickly. Throughout the majority of human history, we appear to have lived in tribes of between 75 and 150 members, and those who could not handle the complexity of the relationships went their separate ways. Tigers must consume food, after all. Therefore, this is an excellent strategy for becoming more miserable. Isolate yourself from others. Create an island. Put up a fence, shut the basement door, turn on the computer, and delude yourself into believing that you have successfully replaced in-person social interaction. It is one of the most effective ways to achieve unhappiness. Take the situation seriously. Quite seriously. Extremely seriously. And consider them personal. Maintain your distance and unapproachability. You do not want to spend time with those who are inferior, inadequate, stupid, or unpleasant, which should be everyone in your eyes. So judge them the moment you see them and remember to maintain your distance. Complain if you happen to be with someone and must spend time with them. Complain about any and all topics. Complain about the climate, the noise, your neighbors, and my personal favorite, the government and the system. MHH Sweet. Third, there are 3 significant times: the past, the present, and the future. Yes, we do not require the present. Because you should spend most of your day thinking and living in the past, reminding yourself of how bad things were. And then in the evening you should try to think and worry about the future, about things that will probably never occur. But you should not go the entire day without worrying. Play some hypothetical scenarios in your mind. Engage in the what-if game. What if you cannot find employment after college? What if you become ill? What if you fail next week's exams? And for bonus points, try to do this immediately before bedtime to maximize the misery. Consider something bad that could happen tomorrow, and let that thought consume your mind. Now, roll over and drift off to sleep gently. Best of luck with that. Fourth, one of the best ways to be miserable is to abandon all goals, thereby becoming completely aimless. However, if, like the majority of people, misery is not your only objective, you may be dissatisfied with how you approach your various missions. In lieu of setting SMART goals, which stand for specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time-bound, you should set attainable goals. All of your immediate objectives should be vapid, vague, amorphous, impossible, irrelevant, and delayed. Most long-term objectives are distant, and if you allow yourself to concentrate on the smaller steps, you will frequently discover that you have achieved success. This may increase your motivation to continue on the path you have chosen. Consequently, you must never do that. Instead, persistently pursue the ultimate objective. If there are 50 steps in the process, you will receive 49 identical not yet responses. Thus, you can maintain an aura of failure for the majority of the journey. This will ensure that your interest and motivation decline, and you are likely to quit well before the end of the task. Fifth, lastly, allow fear to paralyze you, and do not leave your comfort zone. Stop immediately and let the urge to try something new or make a change in your life pass. Simply follow your instincts. If your instincts tell you to avoid dogs, heights, people, talking to your crush, confined spaces, travel, question asking, relationships, airplanes, tests, medical exams, job interviews, and all potential humiliations, you are exhibiting avoidance behavior. Then do precisely that. They should be avoided at all costs. We desire neither novelty nor danger. Stop growing, stop desiring more, and stop doing things, and wait for the ideal time. Simply recline, be inactive, and allow time to pass. You will engage in these terrifying activities when the mood strikes you. Possibly, that is a good idea. Yes, perhaps you will do better in your next life.